Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing Jones. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it's going to be 2nd down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Wilson on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check, 53 is mine. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Go, go, go. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50. 19, Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Freeman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He's got Burton here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To Trey Burton. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 41-yard line.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up.
Now they run with Mixon. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 30. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Shift, shift. Shift, shift, shift. He's check. Check that. Street. 7 pirates. Shift, shift. Shift. Bang, 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 bang.
Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Now Burrow. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
For the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Las Vegas.
Here's Jacobs. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running is Jacobs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here's Jones off the play fake. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones sliding out of the pocket. Incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Jones. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down.
They run it with Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there.
Jacobs, the ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jacobs now. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The 3-yard line. A gain of 4. And
trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Bengals 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs them up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Goodbye, the Raiders.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
18-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Jones throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun, Jones. And a big loss here as he's down. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to mix it. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the Raiders have got him. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 2nd and 9, Jones eluding the pressure right. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. They showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll run with Mixon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
The tackle made by Tanner.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
The Bengals. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Mixon trying to punch it in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought 1st half. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the 2nd half is now underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
53 to the mark. 53. Check 53. Oh, you got deep? Check out 70 line. Hurry, 70.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
17-yard line.
Check 99. Check 99. Shoot.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Let's get off the field.
Looking to throw. Jones. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
They are not ready for
the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Here's Burrow. And he's brought down. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
To Scotty Miller. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Now Jones to throw on third down. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down. The punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 22. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
36-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right.
On second down, here's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. Call it a pickup of 7, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
First and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
A gain of a...
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On the throwaway. It's third down.
The Raiders on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jones now. Off play action. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. From the gun, Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Bengals. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mixon with it. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ball carrier.
He went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now he dumps this off over the middle. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Check 53's mine. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Now Mixon. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Tackle made.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Check 24, check 24.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And that one, well, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Again, it's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
At the 23-yard line.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bengals, it's a 4th win on the year as they move to 4-9. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. We'll step on, spin, move, and zones, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We'll step on, spin, move, and zones, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route. I leave them outline when I hit them. We just step on, spin, move, in zone, scope. Scope from sideline to touchdown. I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We just step on, spin, move, in zone, scope. Scope from sideline to touchdown. I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be.